Today is Wednesday, June 17th. Dear playlisters, just from eavesdropping at the office building, I know people around me are going to the Caribbean, the Grand Canyon, and New York City. But not all of us get to travel, be it because of gas prices or because it simply is not a good time. Whether you're staying home because you have to or want to, we have a guide for a delightful staycation in Indianapolis. It packs outdoor music venues, great patios, and where to catch a good corn dog or the perfect sunset. Read tips from music freelancer Seth Johnson at mirrorindy.org/arts. What's new in arts and culture? Today I have a special guest to help me read the news. You may know her as the rockstar bassist for the band The Wife Patrol. I also know her as my rockstar coworker from Free Press, Indiana. Nicole, how's it going? What's new in arts and culture?
There's a lot new in arts and culture, Jennifer. I'm excited to tell you about it. What does it look like to be a Latino queer person in the Midwest? And how do we see cultural influences reflected in artists' work? Artists answer these questions in the new exhibit, Sopa de Letras. You can attend the opening night Wednesday, June 17th at the Indy Liberation Center or any time until the exhibit closes on July 12th. So much has happened downtown at Monument Circle since the Soldiers and Sailors Monument opened to the public in 1902. A new public art initiative, The Monument Knows, is exploring Monument Circle as a space for civic belonging, but first it needs your memories and questions.
Learn how you can participate in these events and check out all other arts and culture stories we've mentioned at mirrorindy.org/arts. What we're doing. Celebrating Father's Day.
In observance of Father's Day, Mirror Indy invited writer Chi Sherman to interview her father, poet John Sherman. You can read their full conversation at the link in the email version of this newsletter. For now, let's listen to John and Chi read the poem Fall Creek Parkway, Indianapolis, 1959.
I know just where she was on the north side sidewalk, along Fall Creek Parkway, south of the Murat. How often on today's downtown errands do I glance at the very spot on that walk that I have designated where she was in full stride on her way to school, when a young white boy leaped across the aisle to get to the open window of our yellow bus that rushed into her life and pushed on through heavy traffic before she could hear our collective gasp and our own words of anger at his unseemly act. As an adult, I remember my childhood most clearly as quick moments of its intensities. The back of the woman's head, the white blouse, the shoulders bent over an armful of books, the morning sun and gentle breeze, the perfect seconds before the boy's sudden dash, the protruding face mouthing an unnecessity, the welcoming clear and sunny morning despoiled.
Music news.
In the latest episode of Reverb, musician Taylor Hall, who's a Crispus Attucks graduate, sat down with reporter Miskana Weiss to discuss new motherhood, how SZA promoted one of her songs, and why she wants to make music that helps others get through life. Here's a sample.
We're the innovators of this genre. You know, you think of people like Jimi Hendrix and Little Richard and Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Like, what are your thoughts on preserving this legacy and putting your own spin on it?
I think it's important to continue to blend genres and not erase our contributions. Like, we've contributed as Black people to so many different genres, whether that be country, rock, everything that other people have kind of taken over. So I think it's important that we continue to mix them, to make them present in modern day and not forget our roots. Like, when you see a Black person making rock music, it's like, oh, like they're trying to be like, she's trying to be like Paramore. It's like, no, like we've been doing this. We've been inside of every genre. So just continuing to put our own twist on it and making it modern day, remembering where it came from, remembering the roots.
You can watch the full episode, which includes a performance, at mirrorindy.org/arts.
What else is up, Nicole?
The Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra shared a 30% off coupon for their classical series concerts on Fridays. Use code FRIDAY30 at checkout to claim it. Watch Cry Baby at White Rabbit Cabaret 8 to 10 p.m. on June 25th as part of the Indie Film Fest free movie series. Brother Jamal Shabazz and Kwesi Rogers will host a Juneteenth Juke Joint event on June 19th at Untitled and turn it into a short film. The Indianapolis Super Picnic Social will be on June 20th at the Garfield Park Farmers Market. The John Bonner Neighborhood Centers will host a community paint day from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. June 27th.
Did you know you can listen to playlists on your favorite podcast platforms? Subscribe and get a notification each time we upload a new episode with Indie Arts and Culture News. Thanks for listening, and thanks for joining us today, Nicole. You can reach me at jennifer.delgadillo@mirrorindy.org. I'd love to hear from you.
You can become a champion for local news by supporting community-centered journalism today. Visit mirrorindy.org/donate.
This newsletter was written by me, Jennifer Delgadillo, edited by Amanda Kingsbury, and produced by Miguel Dominguez. Playlist illustrations are by Rebecca Nolan. The audio version of this newsletter was recorded and edited with Joseph Kilborn. The music in the audio version of this newsletter is Treasure Everywhere by Forestero.